way right in my face. This is right. Oh, okay, yeah.
Way right in my face.
That's very good. Anyway, there's a lot of you. Is it working? Can you hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Okay, yeah. That I know in here, and it's great to see all of you. And it's about time something like this happened because there are lots of issues with methadone. I was going to tell you a little bit about my story, but I don't think it's needed. Instead, I'll tell you what our members have told us so we can all think about it during the night while we're having our discussions, okay? BCAPOM, BC Association of People on Methadone, and I happen to be the president of that group, so, and president of VANDU. I don't know if I said that already. Anyway, BCAPOM's priorities for making up methadone this conference. Holding doctors and pharmacists accountable to their methadone patients and patients' rights in general. Improving the lives of people who use methadone. Just because you are on methadone does not mean you are doing well. Including housing, increasing welfare, and social justice. To encourage researchers and health professionals to treat methadone patients as experts and not junkies, giving them a voice in the creation of methadone protocols and programs designed to serve them. Removing all methadone fees. Methadone is a necessary health care, and methadone users should not have to pay for these services in keeping with the Canadian Health Act. And so yeah, that's the 4 things during the whole evening that we'd like you to keep in mind. Oh yeah, first of all, I'm sorry, Scott, where are you?
Good, good.
I'd like Scott to meet our mission statement, which I should have done first, but...
My name is Scott, and I'm a BCAPOM member.
Hi, Scott.
This is our mission statement, British Columbia Association of People on Methadone. To inform, support, defend, and protect methadone users' rights to live, function normally, free from obstacles caused by addiction and prejudice.
Yeah. So yeah, I was, about 7 years ago, I was on methadone here for 10 years before that, straight. And about 10 years ago, my mother died, and I went down to her funeral. And I was going to move down there, kind of, you know, maybe it's time for me to settle down in my hometown, and But, and I had it arranged here with my doctor, with a doctor, some council in Ottawa, that when I got to Halifax, my methadone would be there waiting, right? And the doctor here gave me 30-day carry. That I had fun going across the province. I had money in my pocket, and my husband had, you know, so we took our time going across. But we got there like 2-3 days before the carries were up and went to the methadone clinic. A couple of days early to make sure everything was going to be okay in a couple of days, you know, and well, got there, and lo and behold, they wanted to put us into detox for 30 days. I'd been on methadone 180 milligrams for 7 years before that, close to 10 years actually, and they want to put me in detox. Well, it was a bad time anyway. My husband ended up, neither one of us got on methadone right away. He ended up staying in Halifax because he could get some methadone down there and keep the fight going, try and fight for both of us. My hometown is about 50-60 miles away from there, so I went cold turkey. It was horrendous, it was terrible. And then during when I got really bad about 3 months later, I went down there for the weekend because he had a little bit for me. I ended up getting hit in the head and robbed, and I was in the hospital for 3 months in a coma. So, and that was because of the methadone, you know, what they did. And then my husband ended up getting killed in the cells down there. Before I could get him, I ran back here as soon as I got out of the hospital. I ran back here in a really horrible state of mind. It was right at that summer that all the fires were in the Okanagan. I didn't know if that was real or if it was in my head. I was that, you know, sick. All these flames and mountains, and the bus wouldn't even stop. It was going through, and is this real, or is it just because I'm hallucinating because of my methadone? Or the instant hit in the head, you know, it could have been all those things. And I was going to send the money down to get him back. 7 months I didn't hear anything. I was writing letters. I get, Ann Livingston helped me find out where he was. He died in the cells down there, and nobody got a hold of me or nothing. He told me nothing. So I got back here and I was introduced to Vandu and the methadone right away. I was in the methadone. I got back on methadone here right away. So I started, the methadone group was already going because the overdose rate and everything else. So that's when the methadone group was about 9-10 years ago. And that's what we do. We fight for the rights of methadone users to live normally. And so tonight, really remember that, and really remember that we're real people. We're not just, we're your aunts, uncles, whatever you've heard the saying, but really believe that we need your help to get something done about it, because it's not a good system that's happening right now.
Here, here.